All right, my third graders. So I know we've been talking about different foods and going over different nutrients and the benefits of vitamins and kind of started breaking it down into categories. Talked a little bit about food groups, but what I want today is we're going to go over again, go a little more in depth with foods, and then I want you guys to start learning about the benefits of eating a balanced meal and exactly what a balanced meal is. But right now, what the first thing I did is scattered out these little pictures of foods and just kind of spread them around. And what I want you guys to do is take a brief glance at it, kind of look at it real quick, and then I want you guys to start grouping them up together into categories. And it could be any category you want. So go ahead and kind of look it over, and then you can even move them around if you guys would like.
So we just glance, or are we actually
Oh, so
putting the
now,
groups now?
okay, so now you guys can work together. Go ahead, and if you guys want to discuss on something you guys want to group them by, you guys
Do
could.
by food groups, or
Yeah, so I think we got yogurt and milk. This is grain.
crackers.
Got some vegetables over here.
Cereal grain, or is it sugar?
That's the same. Meat.
Tortilla, salmon, cheese.
So how are you guys? So how do you guys categorize these
Food groups.
food groups? Okay, so I know we briefly talked about that.
So we're doing it by fruits, vegetables,
And what?
protein.
So what are so you said fruits, vegetables, proteins, and then what are the other?
Grains.
Fats.
No, grains and dairies.
Okay. So you guys.
There's
There's five. Got a couple more, I see.
Some protein.
We'll just make it a little easier too. We'll just take a couple of these out. Or one.
Pudding. Where's that?
Alright. So we got, let's see, you guys did fruits. You guys got those. Proteins, vegetables, dairy, and grains. Okay. So yeah, we briefly talked about the 5 food groups, and now we're going to talk about importance of eating a balanced meal. Does anybody know what a balanced meal is, or a balanced diet? No. All right. So a balanced meal would be consistent of, or a balanced diet would be consistent of eating foods from all 5 of these food groups. And that would be, again, dairy, vegetables, fruits, grains, and proteins. So these are just a few examples of foods that are in these groups. But when you have a meal, you want to try to incorporate as many different categories or that you can into that meal. And if not, if you forget a few, then try to eat the next meal or the meal after that. Try to incorporate whatever you did into that meal. Have you guys ever heard of My Plate? No. So My Plate is actually a way to break down and kind of create a meal plan or a balanced meal, because it incorporates all five food groups. So what I want you guys to do is each try to make a meal, but fill up each category. And I know there's not any duplicates, so if someone takes pork chop, try to find something else. But I want you guys to each figure out, or go ahead and put it in there, and figure out your create a meal, a balanced meal. So go ahead and actually just pick them up and set them on there.
I'm trying to think of what meal to do.
Doesn't have to be
breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
No, it could be anything. Doesn't even have to sound good, just a balanced meal. So I see you're done, give them a little more time. So what'd you come up with?
I came up with blueberries, spinach, salmon, bread, and chocolate milk.
So you have one of each of the 5 food groups.
Yes.
All right. I don't know how well that'd go together, but I think that'd be good. Is a balanced meal because it contains one of each food group, and we learned that each food group offers different has different beneficial health factors such as vitamins and different nutrients. And lots of liquids. All right.
Well, you said yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I know you like watermelon.
Yeah.
So
Grains. I was just picking pasta, vegetable.
all right. So what'd you come up with?
Fruits, watermelon, grains, pasta, protein, tuna, vegetables, broccoli, and dairy milk.
Alright, so again, that is a good balanced meal because it incorporates all 5. And then next class, we'll actually get in a little bit more. We could actually tape these down, or you could write them in there, and then we'll go back and look and actually have you guys write down a benefit of each, or why you chose each food. Like, you could chose salmon because it's high in protein, omega-3 fatty acids. But that, again, that'll be for later classes.